Okay, I want to start this video off immediately while the feeling's still there. Tonight was a great night. So what's the plan? It is 5 in the morning, okay? Brink of dawn, whatever they say, all right? So here's the plan for the next week, so you guys are in the loop and not outside of it, obviously. So tomorrow, busy all day Sunday, okay? I want to say personally, sorry for last week. There was no upload, but I'm going to hit Sunday. If you want to consider that a new week, then I missed 1 week in the last months. I'm doing good. I'm not, no excuses. That's on me. Busy week. Again, on me. Okay, so here's the plan, all right? Sunday, today, I'm going to be very busy. So I'm working on my stuff ahead of time, getting it edited or at least recorded. And then Monday to I think Saturday or Sunday, I'm on vacation. You guys aren't on vacation. I'm putting videos out. Don't worry. I don't mean you have to watch them. You know what I mean, though. You guys have the videos there available. I will make sure. I'm going to upload twice this week to make up. We can still say I missed last week. That's fine. I'm okay with that. No excuses. But twice to make it up at least. I'm going to try to do a Pokemon video for sure. DC Multiverse. I've been getting a bunch of new figures. I'm so excited to start doing reviews and try to get better at it, of course, for you guys, so that the people that aren't as into the figures can still enjoy the reviews, kind of see what they're good for, kind of hear some stories behind them. I'll try to let you know what I know, and I'll try to be honest. I might do a little research, but I kind of want it in that moment so that later on I can be like, oh, I knew nothing about Starfire, or I knew nothing about this character, and kind of see the progression, you know what I mean? Tonight was a good night, if you can't already tell. I want to also apologize while I have the chance. This isn't a YouTuber apology video. For the last couple of weeks, it hasn't been that I have been lazy at times, sure, but it's been lack of sleep, busy as hell. Again, I just said it hasn't just been that, but mostly working a lot, all this different stuff. I've been honestly just enjoying life for the last part of spring and early summer, because I'm going to get right back into it and give you guys my all. I'm also getting very ready for my gaming push, because I had so much progress going and it just went down after I focused too much on the game rather than the content around it, if you get what I mean. And stuff in life just getting busier. So I want to put my absolute all for these videos for you guys in the gaming side and streams and all that. I got to figure out how and kind of the schedule around it. All right. Now that we got all that out of the way, I apologize. Let's get right into the review. A couple other things to add really quick, because I kind of want all this stuff to be in one video for you guys, because I'm going to put it in the title too. I got a new room. My room was in the basement. I think I filmed as little videos down there as possible. My parents would do stuff in the basement, watch their movies and shows and all that. So it just felt really awkward recording down there rather than here. So I have my bedroom and a room across. That's what I'm in right now. I'm in probably my dream setup when I get this all set up, and I will be doing a tour. If you want to ask for it down below, it's coming regardless. Just show me some excitement down below. But now that all that's out of the way, I wanted to make one of my favorite figures my first review, and I'm going to do my best job to make this count, I promise. Okay, so a couple weeks back now, I apologize for how late this is going to be. I did actually record a review for this, not satisfied because I don't think the mood was there as much. I picked this up. Now, I do want to say ahead of time, let me see if he can stand. We'll have him showing, all stoic and super cool. But I did luckily actually find the Platinum 2 at Target, and this has its own cool story. I'll get through it, I promise, really quick. I'm really tugging you guys here. I apologize. That looked crazy. So at Target, this was the only Platinum I found of this wave so far. I haven't even seen the Superman from the wave, the blue, let alone the Plat. I've seen the Aquaman at GameStop and the Batman, but no Aquaman chase, and obviously, like I said, no Superman for sure, not even the normal. So I go to Target, and 2 or 3 times now, there's been a Platinum waiting for me. One time, I'm trying to think in order, I think it was that Green Lantern one, and funny enough, just weeks or months prior, I talked to somebody, and I was like, do you have any idea when this wave is coming out? I really want the Green Lantern, let alone if there's a Platinum for it. I honestly think the guy saved it for me, because the aisle was practically cleared besides that. So if that guy did, and you're watching this, I love you. Just know that, heart to heart, man, I love you. But I did end up getting the Platinum 2, and to my knowledge, is going to be in this videos, with a heavy asterisk, or just in case this is wrong, I believe this is from the Mosaic comic. I love the chest. If I love how this is. I don't want to take it out. I have Platinums I've taken out of the box, a review that's coming later. But it's perfect for me. I love the chest. I love the icon. Super cool. Now, onto the regular figure. This is the box. So you get the card. I love the card. It's John kind of picking up Hal, I assume protecting him. He's slumped over. I don't usually take the cards out, so I apologize. There you go. There it is right there if you want to see really well. I love the inspiration for this. John has like his little bit of like a fro going or the hair, and it looks literally perfect. Like everything about this figure is perfect. There's one thing that stands out, and I'll point and I'll do a little show but not tell, if you know what I mean. It's kind of funny, but this figure, in my opinion, and the reason I'm taking so long to talk about this, is perfect. The articulation I always love, like dude's like an owl, head goes around no problem. Up, you get a decent amount of up. Sorry, let me show it a little closer, all right? You get decent amount of up. This is about as high as you can go, so you can easily do a flying pose, if you know what I mean. He's just going off screen real quick, but down, honestly, not as far, but like if you want him to look menacing like one of these, you know what I mean? He gets a decent bit of down, and then you can also obviously a little bit to the side if you want to, all mysterious and weird. Head, perfect. The arms are your normal. They got the shoulder joints and everything, so you can get like a really wide range of motion, look really good. The look of it is genuinely one of the main reasons I call this perfect. It looks so realistic while also looking like a comic book, if you get what I mean. Like, it looks like they ripped him out but made him look realistic without being like weird, you know what I mean? Like a face scan of like an actual person. The outfit is perfect. I love the digital wave Hal. But one of the things is the without the shoulder part makes it look weird. It's how it's supposed to look, I believe, like 100%, and it looks good. Just a little weirder with it being like cut off at the shoulders. This does it absolute justice, where it has at least enough of the shoulder where it looks perfect. The white gloves, everything down to the last minute detail, like the Homelander meme, is perfect. I can keep saying it. I'll try not to not annoy you guys, but this figure's awesome. I've been watching 5 pieces of articulation, I believe, and so I'll see like some of the stuff they do for a review. He's got kind of like a little ballerina look going here. The leg goes back extremely far. He can touch his back, so that's crazy. The only thing I worry about with the trunks from the McFarlane figures is if you have them in the same pose for too long, I think they can get warped, so just watch out for that. Besides that, you can do so many poses without it being like extremely extended, so just try to think of that. But the legs go really far back. That's about what you're getting. Obviously, the foot, I mean, like straight up. And then you get all the swivel too. I'll try not to mess it up. I always worry about breaking the figures, but you can go full 360. There's no tension like it's going to break. It's all good. The only thing you kind of got to worry about is I lied, not even. The swivel is amazing. All right, let's put that back. So legs, feet, all that so far, literally perfect, just fine. Arms, you get obviously the full out. You get up to where he's about, what angle would you call that? Nice little, I don't know. I'm not good with angles. I'm going to get a protractor for the figures. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. But what, 90 straight out. So this is about a 45. He can't go up super high, but it's enough to do this little ring pose. I love where they're like this. You know what I mean? It looks menacing. It's amazing. Just buy the figure. If you like Green Lanterns, this is a unskippable one in my opinion. Unless they somehow do a Jon Stewart better in the future, this is like a classic, amazing looking Jon Stewart. Besides the vouch, I can't really say much. If you're not as into Green Lanterns, this is even good for a Justice League display. There is nothing that this figure doesn't do, I'm sorry, but near perfectly, if not perfect. This is why I wanted to do this figure first, because I don't know if you can go up from here or up from here consistently. I got like a couple figures I would say that are somewhat close, but this is probably my favorite McFarlane figure that I've ever had, like owned myself. There are probably some somewhat close contenders, but I'd honestly give it to this guy holding it in my hand right now with recency bias up the wazoo. Now that roller coaster of just loving this figure is over, a couple other things I wanted to mention. Like I pointed out, he has 2 effects. I should probably actually use this for the display so it makes it look cooler. But he has the little like kind of like ball or circular one you can put around the hand like something's about to charge on the ring. And then he has one that's, I think, goes with his hand or around it. I don't usually take this stuff out. I don't know why. Hold on. You know what? Let me just do that real quick. Yeah, I don't know why I don't usually take this out. I don't know if you would do it. Do you do it around his hand? I don't really use the effects that much. I don't know what you could really do, kind of like this, and he's kind of like swiping. Otherwise, I have no idea. What do people use this part for? Please put it down in the comments. I honestly am so lost. Hold on. Can you... I assume you just connect it around the hand, right? Like around the arm, maybe? I'm trying not to break it or really mess it up, but... And it wouldn't be a Core Collects video if my phone didn't die. But anyways, I don't know what to do with the other effects, so I just opted for this one. It's kind of like a circular one, like something's, you know, radiating from the ring, or you're about to do an attack. So I just opted for that one. It looks so much better. Why is his foot like that? There's every once in a while, like, my, like, posing or, like, standing them up looks so funny. Come on. If you don't buy this, I don't know. But obviously, for the rest... The Build-A-Figure for this wave is Plastic Man, so you get the legs for this. So funny enough, if you don't get any of the others, you just have legs sitting around. And especially if you're like me and you have the Platinum, you just have 2 pairs of legs that you're doing nothing with. I'll probably end up either buying the other Build-A-Figure pieces or getting the figures, but we'll have to see, because I have seen how Plastic Man looks, and it's another hard to skip on one, because obviously the McFarlane line, but more so the look they chose for Plastic Man. I don't think there's that many other looks, but it's just awesome. They did the stretchy neck like in the picture. They have a straight one. And a little detail. Now, I learned this from other people. This was not my brilliance, as you'll come to find out there's not a lot of on this channel sometimes. But somebody said, if you get all the regulars and all the Platinums, you then only need 1 Batman. Now, with all the regulars and all the Platinums, because Batman comes with the heads, you get a normal one and a stretchy one. So if you take all the Platinums and you use those pieces in just one of the heads that Batman came with, you have a figure. You could do like the stretchy one, all right? And then if you take all the parts from the normal ones, and again, just the normal Plastic Man head, you have another figure. So this is one of the waves where it really pays off, where like you actually basically get rewarded for getting the plats, and I think that's genius. If that was on purpose, huge pat on the back for the McFarlane side. If on accident, still pat on the back, like you accidentally did it. It was a great idea. I'm very proud of you. But I mean, I'm gonna get better at this. I apologize. It's just like spurting and like trying to tell you this thing is amazing. I'm not paid to say this. I'm genuinely that happy to have it. And since I saw the figure, I wanted it. And then when I actually got my hands out of it and out of the package, it's awesome. I'm fighting myself not to open that other one for the mosaic symbol, but the classic symbol is so nice too. Besides that, bunch of reviews coming you guys' ways. I have a bunch of new figures. I can do the old figures too. That's completely up to you guys. Let me know what you want down below. Only new ones, new and old, whatever you're most excited for, because I'll give you a little sneak peek at the collection. I'll give you a sneak peek. Hold on. Here's just a little look at the collection room of the DC Multiverse line. If you want reviews of these old figures, some of these are brand new that I just haven't reviewed yet. If you want them, let me know, please, because I would love to. And with that, I just want to say thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I'm only going to get better at this. I'm going to keep trying to get better and better. I love points, not parts of it, articulation. 5 points. He does an amazing job. I'll try to learn from him and a bunch of the other goats in the community. And obviously, show you guys the figures I absolutely love. So it's hard to miss because it's coming from a true place of, like, respect and genuine, like, loving for the figures and I guess the hobby too. Besides that, I promise I'll always give you guys my all. If I seem lazy at times, just know there's something else holding me back. No excuses. I promise I will do my best and keep trying to reinvent and kind of do smarter stuff and better stuff for the channel. I really appreciate you guys coming around. Thank you. Oh, and real quick, I wanted to make sure I added this in, at least at the end, because I almost forgot. Please, with any Lantern Corps member from literally any of the Lantern Corps, especially Green Lantern with the history of how long it's been out, please always, if not almost always, include a lantern. Now, it's hard to constantly make new molds, but that's what'll really make the line special. Having a crap ton of variety to use of lanterns for if you want it for that specific figure, other figures, that kind of stuff. And especially, please, McFarlane, if you ever see this, make lanterns. If you introduce a new core, like if you were to do Indigo 1, if you were to do Star Sapphire, if you were to do Saint Walker, make sure at least on the first time, at the least, make sure they have their lantern. Because Batrocis had a red lantern. Very thankful. Sinestro had a lantern. I don't think Batman did. That would have been another good one if you did like a bat symbol or like one almost unique to him, or if he carried one. I don't know if he did. But please keep including lanterns. I'll tell you another one that was special, that this will really, really stick out to people and be something that people really love and appreciate, is the Alan Scott one. How it was like that classic lantern from his storyline. Please. That's all. Thank you, guys.